Okay, breaking news. You go Parliament. And some no ding. Hey. Okay, and the Parliament, me no can say breaking news and to question gidi. But before that, stay you had the reason so. Now, so kai my way, your friend wine, Sam George. So kai no. Aha. And then only wine, Afenyo Markins, and then one in the bunny gidi. And some bebre na pi, Ghana for mun stay here. You better discuss it. Also, my catcher say, your numbers no, but how stronger you are is the most important thing. The majority, you are turning to become the minority. As I'm not knowing. So me no kasa saying after some George a clash with Afenyo Markins in Parliament. Nane big time expose see no. After that, majority nedwa. Me no kasa ntokwa no odene na piemu ho. Tokwa no digidi. Fi say majority ne say wo nti ase say minority net me yire wo boss ni wo mia wo mo na wo chesa Afenyo Markins. In fact, me no go video mo high stay the reason so on stay here na subscribe to the channel. Patch your like video now. Share the course for Parliament is here na me ba. Right. So this is the case. After Sam George exited the clash between Afenyo Markins and Sam George with a lot of expose, APM, na seems say the MDC for the majority are uncomfortable say and then said the Afenyo Markins as he approach Sam George with him no. Omontiase. Now the next person doing so hey OKUDZETO. Na new members no me NDC new MPs na aba na say omontiase omuso ba betena panel so bi eti MPP for na sorry nen sorry omon sorry no mu metena sam sam force yen sorry say because eduka so ngoma so Ghana to be Ghana be hell ode ya de hen to us. Okay, so yeah, video we know. I know. I see you don't get yaba. Ready? When you see you don't get yaba, no. And I was on. Omo say no. Omo UNDP for no film. Omo tiasi eti. Omo pejate wuni na chase. When you see you don't get yaba, ready? When your friends say, "Atenga be iratenga." So you can be in opposition, but opposition are looking very stronger than the majority. It's na ye single, and ye supreme leader, and ye majority, and ye here to test in your way no much. It's one way and a chasing and talk is noir. It's a certain Katiaba no and one watch yet no more. Say one yam before the frame. Talking on all day, what to had it. Right. Eti asabno just say udwene ho a wonte ase say now Kofi Adams na do sport as sports minister and Afenyo OKUDZETO as foreign affairs. Mr. Ghana oh. Ekru no be de da. Ode ma mentwa nwenwum to so kakra.
Tongo ye. Mombali nanga. Kasongo mbona wewe. Songa libala. Oh ye. Kasongo mbona wewe. Mbona wewe. Mombali nanga Atari ya mama yake kama naye. Friday. Kasongo ye. Mombali nanga. Kasongo ye. Mombali nanga. Kasongo mbona wewe. Songa libala.
Eti uche video nu na hwemudin. Wo hwemudin wo ho ase get ya ba we. Wo dey page table, wo to table ase. Hey. Say ni pa fiafia for no. Eti asem ni nyina ne say enne no and this for no so mani nye. Ekwan a wo mo ntena se emma minority no and pose so mo strong to we na say no get ya we. Wo no tu wo mo ase wo page table. Ono no pagya table o pagya table he wo de hwade wa o pagya table ato atwere he hwade he ono no o pagya table hwade hwe wo de nyabotere din no ono pagya table he eti ni nyina ne se omo se omo ntiase se adena omo ndis for ne tena se ama my opposition no ahajake omo to omo ntiase. But that's democracy. So me kaka mitemu a democracy. I mean, the constitution allowed them to ask questions. But the funny thing is, Ghana for nyina na hwe. Edu ndis for no so omo person be bisa question. But the standing orders in Parliament and also say, "Ubetimo bisa questions, follow up questions, question upon questions," because the nominee is there for scrutiny. So what's the point? The NDC I chose to say, we have chosen to say, "Ye musa question, yeah, congratulations," and ye dawase. I mean, any panel about now you are not in the campaign platform, you are in the position to serve the country as a minister. So why? And now it tells you how weak the majority is. Now, Sam George, the case be said, in fact, a group in the parliament, No office obe fan hodi. But as usual, Afenyo Markins, the undefeated, the untouched, the unbeaten, the untouchable. Afenyo Markins, Emma Ghana for do so some George, Emma Ghana for nyina and near me courso. I swear, Tiaseni and Twaso.
People of this country passed a verdict, and let's leave it at that. Thank you.
Individuals that you heard is your evidence that the President of the Republic was a beneficiary of the Galamsey activity.
Mr. Chairman, if I'm not mistaken, the President subsequently went to even campaign for the gentleman who made those comments to be as a parliamentary candidate of the NPP. He associated with him. He did not distance himself from it. And Mr. Chairman, let me plead with you. This committee should not be used to whitewash the image of President Akufo-Addo. We know him. The people of this country passed a verdict, and let's leave it at that. Thank you.
Honorable nominee. Order. 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 Honorable members, order. Honorable members, let's have order. Honorable members, order. 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 Honorable nominee. Honorable nominee. You are hereby ordered to withdraw the word. This committee should not be used to whitewash Akufo-Addo. Please withdraw.
Chairman, respectfully, with the greatest respect for you, why am I being asked to withdraw that this committee, it's a plea.
Please.
I'm making a plea to you.
Please withdraw. Please withdraw.
Mr. Chairman, I withdraw out of respect for you.
Right. So, you discuss this as a way. On say, when you say confidence you, but overconfidence when more big challenge. So in this case, Home Minister Oba, Utimbeki Kansemwa, and yet I say today some George Felicitas will a campaign platform, but that's not the case. So I don't know any power to, but in terms of in politics, it's a disgrace, a disgusting, a terrible as a minister. Me take no. I see some George as a minister designate say a attitude disgusting, a terrible, a bogus attitude. What demonstrate airtie and your campaign platforms in your you are in the position to serve the country. So why? After last minute, I'm disgrace in the come on. Why? Once walk more, why? What kind of confidence it is? Overconfidence is nonsense. To the sense that you go ahead, say, as I will your campaign to say Akufo-Addo and that committee no person de kata Akufo-Addo wow, Obia now your majority. O chairman, your party member. So what is the point? So some George, in fact, the position what disgracing the position now is being a disgraceful to the position as a sub-president. It me Marco Moromano resigning. As so much must man step it down. Now, this is the issue. You can say it doesn't matter the number. I told you in the beginning, say I know the NDC. It doesn't matter so many part of the war. The capacity, the capabilities to rule a problem. They have the strategy to win elections. But when it comes to management, more lucky. This is a clear example. Yantuaso.
Thank you very much. The statement is withdrawn. Let's make progress.
On grounds that it's unparliamentary.
The statement is withdrawn on grounds that it is unparliamentary. Honourable members, let's make progress.
I know where I'm going. Who I would consistently refer to as Honorable Member of Parliament. Please, I'm done with the aspect of where you say Nana Akufo-Addo was a beneficiary. Now let me go to the aspect where you say he's complicit. Do you maintain that part of your submission, that post, that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was complicit, as you put it out there in your post? Do you maintain that?
Mr. Chairman, the first paragraph says our government is complicit. Our government is complicit and will not do anything about it. Nana Addo bears ultimate responsibility. He has the power to arrest and deal decisively with everyone involved. I don't care what party they belong to, they are wicked criminals. Deal with them. But alas, Nana Addo cannot. He's complicit and a beneficiary. If we want to deal with this canker, we need to be honest and brutally frank with the truth.
Oh, I'm saying that, I've read it. This job, I've been doing it for some 15 years and more. So I know where I'm getting to. I'm done with the other leg of you saying he's a beneficiary. So back to the complicit part. I'm asking you whether you maintain that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, our former president, was indeed complicit. Do you maintain that?
Given the poor fight against Galamsey, I hold that view.
Get you, please.
Given the abysmal fight against Galamsey, I hold that view.
To what extent do you hold that view that his performance in the Galamsey fight
in the president's government and party were found or accused of being involved in the illegal mining of gold in our country, in forest reserves and water bodies?
Right. I think, sir, Mr. President Krano, the rebel who be say, the nominee, no one send me brief, so called internet and so on. What treachery, bogus allegation, unwarranted, unfounded, just say useless allegations against the previous government because of political campaign. And nona, oba betana na ye doso no on tiasie, or pejana betia sonakuma, and some time de, and then some George Kekambi. We a minister for communications, President Mahama nominee, say well no maybe communication and innovation technology minister. Such it, this guy. And you know why? From today, we are going to run a series, part 1 up to part 10, about Sam George. If the president go ahead, so back obe swearing in a momasem. But Ghana for ye.
The document, the paper you have, were you the one who authored it?
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
Please, can you read it aloud in full?
Galamsey is Ghana's drug trade. It is to Ghana what cocaine is to Colombia. There are cartels involved. These cartels have politicians, chiefs, and security personnel involved. Our government is complicit and will not do anything about it. And then I tag President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, bears ultimate responsibility. He has the power to arrest and deal decisively with everyone involved. I don't care what party they belong to. They are wicked criminals. Deal with them. But alas, Nana Addo cannot. He is complicit and a beneficiary. If we want to deal with this canker, we need to be honest and brutally frank with the truth. Again, the lion emoji and the Ghana flag, and then 2 hashtags. Hashtag free the citizens, hashtag stop Galamsey now, and I attached a picture of a Galamsey site. Thank you.
What date did you make this post?
The document handed over to me has no date.
But you made this post?
Oh yes, I recognize it as my post.
Now, you said the former president was complicit and a beneficiary. At the time you made this post, you had evidence that the President of the Republic was complicit and indeed a beneficiary of this Galamsey activity?
Mr. Chairman, On the day the president, and even though there's no date on this, I remember this post very well. I made it because I was upset as a citizen of this country that on the day the president was meeting, the then president was meeting with the coalition against Galamsey, one of whom I believe is in the room, Engineer Kenashigbe, his Minerals Commission was issuing tens of new licenses to mine in forest reserves. That's what pushed me to do this.
Honorable Sam George.
So a whole legislature can just got up say, I'm so upset with no facts, no truth. No, wako to and you matan time there to internet and so. You see, the behavior of this MP we home. So we a young person he's disgracing the young person, will destroy your chances. So by because it seems say when you join a certain political party, just chatro ke cansem. Today you can justify the results. This is very bad. And it goes on and on. And from today, we'll give you a series of Sam George, the movie, part 1 and 2. Hide the Reason Show. Part like video on mommy. So this is a disgrace, and incoming Minister for Communication, ne level new. To be trapped and send be up a heart. Bogus claim, bogus allegation. Such person want to be a leader. Such person want to become a minister in the expense of the taxpayer. This is very bad. And it's a shame to us as a country. Because this guy, whenever we meet any international corporation, they don't respect him. Because they know, say, we must watch him well. We chat on kind of minister we baya basa. Because you're vetting now. And such a disgrace. Afenyo Markins, 1,000. Or the aye nipaya. Better say President Mahama obe withdraw your application no na emani be minister no kransa because the poster still believe so political campaign platforms, but that's not it. That's not it is. You don't feel this guy cannot even draw a line between politics and government work. This is a shame for a country, and this is the reason, logical reason and critical analysis. Drop your comments. The behavior the cause of Parliament, the so-called acclaimed majority, yet they can't hold the tight. And you think, say, this people can hold the economy? The ball is in your court to decide.
My simple question to you, do you think that President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, our president,
Chairman, you hear? Honorable members, order.
I can understand the enthusiasm. Our president, who was in charge of the government of the day between 2017 and 2025 January 6th, was indeed a beneficiary of the Galamsey activity. Do you solemnly believe in that? That indeed he was a beneficiary of this?
Chairman, my understanding is that the president at the time was leader of the NPP, per your constitution. He was leader of the party. We all saw or listened to the recording between the then Minister for Environment, Science and Technology and the then Vice Chairman of your Central Region Party, where he said you needed to do Galamsey because party he had sika. The party that he had sika or needed money was the NPP, and President Akufo-Addo was leader of the NPP. If it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, and has his kids in a row behind it like a duck, it is a duck.
Beneficiary.
Because some two people were gossiping on the phone. Statement. I won't think this to be the case.
Honorable Sam George. Honorable Sam George. So you are saying that this comment by some individuals that you heard is your evidence that the President of the Republic was a beneficiary of the Galamsey activity.
Mr. Chairman, if I'm not mistaken, the president subsequently went to even campaign for the gentleman who made those comments to be as a parliamentary candidate of the NPP. He associated with him. He did not distance himself from it. And Mr. Chairman, let me plead with you. This committee should not be used to whitewash the image of President Akufo-Addo. We know him. The people of this country passed the verdict. And let's leave it at that. Thank you.
Honorable nominee. Order. Honorable members, let's have order. Honorable members, order. Honorable nominee, you are hereby ordered to withdraw the word. This committee should not be used to whitewash Akufo-Addo. Please withdraw.
Chairman, respectfully, with the greatest respect for you, why am I being asked to withdraw that this committee, it's a plea. I'm making a plea to you.
Please withdraw. Please withdraw.
Mr. Chairman, I withdraw out of respect for you.
Right. So the point is, confidence is important, but so when you develop confidence, you must develop confidence with intelligence. Yes, sir. Sometimes we demonstrate confidence or boldness with stupidity. Sana beyo say, "Oh, we asna, oh confidence. You must come out with intelligence or wisdom." But so when you're careful, your confidence level no will tend to be a stupidity. Period. This guy, wagu mranti enumase, wagu position na wagu communication ministry, wagu enumase, and this will be a record for a whole legislature. Want to be a minister? This is the character. The ball is in your court. Drop your comments. And from today, what the reason shows to stay here? Keep a man a sequence. The name of it, we will drop it out. Stay here, Sam George folder. Your friend say, Sam George folder. Me that's it. Hey. Hey, Minister Pa. Ke cancer mo internet na so a. Obaya, obe church wadwen. It so the proof never o. Now, if we subsequently no, we will drop it one after the other. Maybe a woman any day, woman in I didn't know about. Patch drop your comments. Wait my like video in my we know so subscribe to the channel. You're from Odisheba. I hide the reason show. Critical analysis and logical reasoning. Medase, you better also.